We're now finding out those license plate cameras aren't just recording your plate anymore. It's called signal trace. It doesn't read your plate. No visible plate doesn't matter anymore. They don't need it. It reads your phone, your AirPods, your smartwatch, every Bluetooth signal sitting in that car with you. That exact combination is unique to you. Nothing travels alone. Every device that moves with you gets pulled into the web, your phone, your partners, and the kids. One household, one file, watched as one. Now you know why they need all those data centers, tracking and analyzing this much data for every single American. This isn't a small side project. There's a few 100 million people searched all day. Every day. All of it straight into government data sharing, and in most cases, no warrant required. It's a live feed, running 24/7, every time you drive past. Plate cameras were just the beginning. The real target now is you, your devices, your patterns. And because this reads device signals, it doesn't need a road, malls, parking lots, sidewalks, anywhere they put the sensor. It already knows your car. Now it's built to know you. And you never had an opinion? Follow 4 Episode 2, Who Can Access This Data? Episode 1 showed you what they collect. This is about who actually gets to look at it. Every department that buys these cameras gets the same promise. It is your data, your control. But one feature lets any department search other departments' camera nationwide. Some whistleblower noticed a front door method, and a glitch let federal agents in anyway, without anyone's knowledge, and some officers just ran the search themselves just by typing immigration, or even just regular police spying on their ex-girlfriend. No, I am not making that up. And in 7 months, San Francisco had 1.6 million searches by outside agencies. A Polanco shirt would hit like pineapple in Kool-Aid. Flock's answer is always the same: no direct access and community stay in control. The audits tell a different story. This isn't a rumor or a so-called leak like Mr. Thiel's exclusive network. It's sitting in the company's audit logs. Some cities are already pulling the plug. Over 30 cities have cancelled or shut off their cameras. Whether your city keeps the cameras or not, you never had an opinion, Lil Goy Boy follow.
So let me get this straight. A mass surveillance company now has access to our health records and food supply. Palantir just signed a $300 million contract with the USDA to monitor the entire US food supply in real time. At the same time, they hold a $90 million contract with the Department of Health and Human Services that gives them access to every major federal health agency. And on this map, you can see all the major health systems, including universities that Palantir has ties with. The most powerful surveillance company in the world is now embedded inside 2 of the systems that keep Americans alive. Now, one private company might know what everyone eats, what medications they take, what they've been diagnosed with, and what farms grow the food you depend on to survive. And I'll remind everyone again that this is the same Palantir that has built the deportation tools used by ICE, and they help the Israeli military in Gaza, and they hold active contracts with dozens of other federal agencies. The reason Palantir keeps building this in plain sight is because almost nobody is paying attention. Many people don't even know that they have money invested in Palantir through 401ks. They don't know what politicians are funding them, or how deeply embedded they are inside of the government. We are trying to change that. You can use the Conscious app to surface hidden data on Palantir and hundreds of other companies, so the things that get buried become impossible to ignore. So let me get this straight. A mass surveillance company now has access to our health records and food supply. Palantir just signed a $300 million contract with the USDA to monitor the entire, it turns out, billion.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, infinite honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right. Yahweh be the name who the world only calls God. Yahweh Shai be the name who the world only calls Jesus. All right, those are the true biblical names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, who we so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans should be calling on within these last days in the hope for salvation, because we are approaching a time when Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is about to come down with great wrath because he know that he have but a short time. All right, and he's implementing the system uh, via his NWO. All right, to try to sit himself in a seat as the Heavenly Father, try to be the Heavenly Father. All right, that's why you see all this technology is being put into place. All right, and I just want to bring out a couple scriptures according to this topic. Lord willing, is edifying. So it says, Ezekiel 28:1 says, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the priest of Tyrus, all right, thus saith the Lord, the most power, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High, and I sit in the seat as the Most High, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man, and not the Most High. That though that set thy heart as the Most High, right? Because you could liken this unto Esau Edom in today, all right? His heart is lifted up. His pride has deceived him, all right? According to Obadiah, all right? And he's trying to sit in the stance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and try to rule over the people, knowing all things, because Yahweh goes into he is being omnipotent, all right? And Esau Edom is trying to do the same thing likewise, because guess what? He despised the birthright that was given unto Jacob, that he have sold unto Jacob. It wasn't stolen. No, you sold it to Jacob. All right? And this devil is trying to implement these things, man. All right? And it's going to get even more crucial because with these flock cameras, you see these things in your local cities now. And these things are now being... it's coming out that they're not just reading license plate. They're reading more than usual. Even with your smartphones, your smart TVs, any smart devices that you have in your houses or your dwelling places. Esau is monitoring everything because he's trying to sit in the seat as the Heavenly Father. And I'm gonna get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first. And the falling away is when, we fell away from our heritage. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans been put in this modern day captivity, all right? And under the rulership of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, according to the Bible, all right, have lost our ways. All right, it says, in that man of sin be revealed the son of perdition. All right, and who is that man of sin? Esau Edom. All right, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. Because the scriptures say he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's his whole track record through his entirety of his rulership. All right, verse 4 says, who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's what he's trying to do, all right? He's trying to be the Most High. Like you got videos of Noah Rivari saying, we don't need God no more. We can create our own weather. We can create our own this and that, all right? These the pride of these devils. And that's why the Lord gonna come back and destroy these niggas, man. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. It reads, it says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? Because the 2 horns like a lamb goes into the Republican and Democrat party, all right? Back in the Roman Empire, it goes into the Pelagians, how to pronounce it? Pelagians and the Patricians, all right? But hey, it's going to speak as a dragon. When you go into that word dragon, it goes into conjoining measures, man. All right, and that's what he's setting up this technology for, to bring draconian measures upon the people. All right, like Carl Schwab say, you shall own nothing and be happy. All right, let me get this real quick. Let me see, Draco. Draconian measures means, it says, refers to rules, laws, or punishments that are excessively harsh, severe, or oppressive. The terms is particularly used to criticize regulations or government actions that go far beyond what is fair or necessary to achieve a goal. And right, that's what they bringing, draconian measures. All right, excessively harsh, and that's what they're gonna use this technology for. All right, and these are the times that we're coming into, and we're here to, give warning to our people, because
Millionaires are so out of. So let me get this.
We're now finding out
let me
those
play this
license
again.
plate cameras aren't just recording your plate anymore. It's called signal trace.
Because, I did a little bit of research on these flock cameras and stuff like that, and the spirit was on me, let me tap into a lesson on this, and stuff like that.
It doesn't read your
because
plate. No visible plate. Doesn't matter anymore. They don't need it. It reads your phone, your AirPods, your smartwatch, every... Bluetooth signal.
Yeah, these flock cameras if you don't really pay attention to them and how they look and whatnot, they really are in our communities, man. All right, and on the highways and stuff like that, they really are there. All right, so this thing is being set up. The system is already being set up. All right, so that's why we're gonna need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in these times, to where when they fully implement and go forth with this system, this NWO, because it's gonna seem like no escape. So we're gonna need divine intervention from our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and call upon his name, because this devil is out of his mind, man, and he needs to be taken out of the way. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Again, double honors to the apostle Nezra, the great millstone, who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David elect. Shalom.
Signal sitting in that car with you. That exact combination is unique to you. Nothing travels alone. Every device that moves with you gets pulled into the web, your phone, your partners, and the kids. One household, one file, watched as one. Now you know why they need all those data centers, tracking and analyzing this much data for every single American. This isn't a small side project. There's a few 100 million people searched all day, every day. All of it straight into government data sharing, and in most cases, no warrant required. It's a live feed, running 24/7, every time you drive past. Plate cameras were just the beginning. The real target now is you, your devices, your patterns. And because this reads device signals, it doesn't need a road, malls, parking lots, sidewalks, anywhere they put the sensor. It already knows your car. Now it's built to know you. And you never had an opinion? Follow 4 episode 2, Who Can Access This Data? Episode 1 showed you what they collect. This is about who actually gets to look at it. Every department that buys these cameras gets the same promise. It is your data, your control. But one feature lets any department search other departments' camera nationwide. Some whistleblower noticed a front door method, and a glitch let federal agents in anyway, without anyone's knowledge, and some offices just ran the search themselves just by typing immigration. Or even just regular police spying on their ex-girlfriend. No, I am not making that up. And in 7 months, San Francisco had 1.6 million searches by outside agencies. A Polanco shirt would hit like pineapple in Cooley.